Well, it's kind of fun when you win like that, right?
Yeah, it was a really good hockey game. I thought Laval played extremely well. You know, they got some guys up and some guys out right now. I thought they defended hard, made the game difficult. And I liked that we stuck with it. And I thought our third period was our best period, which was good. We couldn't find the regulation winner, but I thought we were really good in the third, and then found a way to win in overtime.
What changed between the second period and the third to kind of limit them?
You know, I like how we played for most of the game. They get a lot of shots. That's how they play. They shoot puck from everywhere. They put you in some chaos. They're first in expected goals for a reason. Face-offs are a big piece of it. Stevens is one of the best in the American League. I think he's almost at 70%. And they just smoked us in the face-off circle both games. And when you're playing a team that's a shot volume team, and they were very committed tonight to not turn the puck over because we had a lot of breakaways and transition against them Wednesday. So when you're losing face-offs at an extraordinary clip, I thought we dug in the third and started winning more secondary battles in the face-off. So maybe it wasn't clean wins always, but the side guys might get us a win because a lot of times in the first and the second, off of every face-off, we were chasing the game.
When you think of Devin Coley getting him back in goal tonight?
Really good. That's the best he's looked, and I got a lot of respect for him. He works extremely hard, and he and Seamus have been working hard at kind of finding his game and getting calmer in the crease. And some of that is how we play in front of him, too. We need to play better, which we did. But I thought that's as calm and in control as he's looked all year. Made a big save late in the third to get us into overtime, and I was really happy for him because he's worked extremely hard to get himself back to the spot.
Overtime has become clearly puck possession. I mean, I don't know how many times you circled back, but why is that? What's changed from years of chaos to a more deliberate attack?
Everybody's like, "Oh, the coaches have coached out of that." We haven't. We don't talk about it much, other than how to defend. The players are smart. The players figure it out. They don't want to turn pucks over and lose the puck. But I'd say this. I mean, yes, it was possession, but it wasn't lack of scoring chances in overtime. I think both teams had plenty of opportunities to score in overtime in both directions. So, but players are smart, and they don't want to give up the puck because they know when they give up the puck that it's hard to get it back in 3-on-3. So it's much less that the coaches are coaching that, and it's more that the players are incredibly intelligent and skilled, and they want to keep the puck and keep probing for opportunities to attack, not just give it away. But the winner there was a really good play by Clegg, who I thought had an excellent game in recognizing that he could quick up it and outlet it versus slow it down. Then a great pass by Jobst and a heck of a finish by Roseanne.
You know how many doubt it was onside?
No, it was
onside.
It was onside.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so, but somebody upstairs was saying no.
Yeah, no, it was onside. Yeah.
And Roseanne in that position usually will finish.
Yeah, I mean, you take your chances when you put guys like Roseanne or Kulik in that spot. We had some great looks in the third period, 5-on-5 on the power play, and credit to Laval. Like, they blocked a bunch of shots in the third, and I thought Mann made a lot of big saves in the third. But, that's life in the North Division. Every game is, feels like almost every game is tooth and nail, down to the wire, a one-goal game, overtime. It's pretty consistent. That's North Division hockey, which is great. It makes you better.
And Murray back, just that presence in front of the net and on the wall.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. He is such a good hockey player. Powerful, strong on the puck, strong on the wall, strong on the blue paint. Kozak has been out this week, but like when you have Kozak, guys like Kozak and Murray and Mersch, and you start putting those types of guys in the lineup, you become a physically demanding team to play against. It doesn't require 10 forwards to go to be that, but you need 3 or 4. Obviously, we've had a chunk of time this year without all three of those guys. And we just have a better physical presence and we have a better grind game, a better ozone game when those guys are in the lineup.
Because you're struggling face-off wise, Rich just became your go-to to start overtime anyway. Is he becoming that more and more?
Well, it's amazing. Yes, he is. So especially on what would be the right shot strong side. Yapst is usually our best, although Kulik was really good on the left shot strong side tonight. And it's great that you can put Yuri Kulik. He was out there for a couple big D-zone draws in the third period late in the game in a 2-2 game at 19 years old. That's great. So Richards, though, I think he's starting to find his rhythm and his groove. It's tough coming into a new organization, and you don't know everybody, your style of play, all those different things. What's my fit? And I think he's just working and getting better and better and getting more comfortable. And penalty kill and face-offs, those things earn you a lot of playing time. And then you start to get a lot of playing time and you start getting confidence. And then a puck or two starts to go in, then you really start feeling good about your game. But at this level and above, little things like that are how you earn extra playing time. Can you penalty kill? Can you win face-offs? Sometimes that's a reason you get called up over other guys. So, I have a lot of trust in Richie in that right dot to deliver for us, and he did both games this week.
You talked a little bit about this. How was it not getting a lot of these guys back into the lineup? Are you having to kind of re-gel with everybody that's in the lineups, having to re-gel with each other, or is it just kind of smooth sailing now that these guys are coming back?
It's a little bit of both. It's a good question. It takes a little time, obviously, to find that chemistry. We had Weisbach with Kulik and Roseanne. I didn't feel like it totally gelled on Wednesday. Middle of the game today, I flipped Rusek to those guys. I thought that seemed to gel more, and Weisbach and Byro seemed to gel. I'm not afraid to change things up. If lines also have a shelf life, and sometimes they can go stagnant, and you got to be willing to adjust.
So back before, right around when all those injuries started happening, you talked a little bit about Roseanne and Kulik needing to step up and become those alphas like Krebs and Quinn had done a year or two ago. How do you think those guys have evolved over this couple-week period with all these injuries?
Yeah, they've been great. There's been a couple times during this 8-10 game stretch, or whatever it's been, 8-game stretch, that they've helped us win games without scoring, which is hard to do at any age, and certainly at 19 and 20. They're more competitive on the puck than they've ever been. They're playing harder. I'm using them on the penalty kill. I'm putting them out in defensive zone face-off situations. They're drivers right now, and they've earned that, which is awesome. And the growth of their game offensively, but also defensively over the last 12 months has been immense, and we're incredibly proud of them for that.